Envy to the bone. Meg Sobs as King Charles lauds Penny Mordaunt with her address at the Palace of Westminster. While controversial, Royal Meghan Markle has been said to ditch her husband Prince Harry and go at it alone in order to save her career. King Charles took action that made Meghan Markle extremely uncomfortable when visitors to the state apartment of Speaker's House tour will soon be able to see the teal-colored dress worn by the royal sword-bearer Penny Mordaunt at the coronation of King Charles. The teal-colored dress was worn by royal sword-bearer Penny Mordaunt at the coronation of King Charles is to go on public display. People will be able to see the outfits worn by Ms Mordaunt and Speaker Sir Lindsay Hoyle when he throws open the doors to his staterooms in the Palace of Westminster. Leader of the Commons Ms Mordaunt broke the tradition for the historic occasion and won the attention of the nation. Instead of donning the black and gold court dress associated with her role as Lord President of the Privy Council, she commissioned a dress from London-based Atelier Sophia. Embroidery featuring the traditional gold fern motif of the Privy Council was designed by Susie Bassicott, and Hand and Lock specialist at Jane Taylor London created the matching hat. Visitors to the Speaker's state apartment will also see Sir Lindsay black and gold robe of state, traditional court dress, and lace jabot and cuffs. They will get an up-close look at the attire of a sergeant-at-arms, the Speaker's chaplain, the Speaker's secretary, senior doorkeeper, and a major from the Household Cavalry who led the procession to Westminster Abbey on the May 6. Ms Mordaunt, who has twice run for Prime Minister, said, "I was incredibly proud to be able to play a part in the coronation. The King and Queen carefully curated a magnificent, modern ceremony that reflected the character of each part of these isles. I hope that this exhibition gives many more people a chance to get involved and view some of the historic items on show that day. The magnificent room will be open to tours this summer." Sir Lindsay said the ceremonial clothing was as unique and special as the once-in-a-lifetime historic state occasion to which they were worn. He added, "Apart from feeling very honored to be able to attend the coronation of King Charles III, I was very pleased to be joined by my team in the procession to the Abbey. I hope visitors to Speaker's House will enjoy viewing the ceremonial regalia worn on that special day, along with the state bed and Speaker's coach that is on display in Westminster Hall." The Speaker's lace jabot and cuffs were designed in Honiton, Devon in the 1980s and a request of Speaker Sir Bernard Wetherill, a former master tailor. Speakers Betty Barthard and Michael Martin wore the lace at special parliamentary occasions, but Sir Lindsay's modernizing predecessor, John Bercow, opted for a more pared-down look. The lace was sent to Honiton's local museum where it stayed until Sir Lindsay asked if he could use it again. The tours of the state apartments will run from July 22nd to September 2nd. Ms Mordaunt's dress will be on display from August 3rd until September 2nd. But it now appears that former actress Meghan is itching to occupy herself with something other than sunbathing in the California sun and copious amounts of socializing, especially after her Spotify podcast deal was canceled last month. An insider source speaking to Closer magazine said Meghan is distraught over the Spotify snub and the fallout that has followed. It's totally knocked her sideways. She can't believe she's being attacked so viciously and so publicly by one of her execs. And to be labeled grifters is utterly humiliating and gut-wrenching all-time low. It served as a brutal reality check that things really do need to change to save their popularity. Her team have warned her that there is no future with Harry and that she needs to start working on her individual projects rather than being seen as one half of Brand Sussex. They feel that if Meghan does more on her own, she will have more opportunities to save her career. It will give them breathing room and restore confidence, or at least that's the hope. The source also claimed that Meghan was raging about the rumors of Kate Middleton apparently being offered her own podcast deal.